Robert Zimmerman, aka Bob Dylan, has sold all of his music to Universal Records for $300 million. I want to talk about it real quick. Um, First thing is why he would sell all of his music for $3,000. First things first, I want to get out the way. I think they underpaid him. The amount hasn't been disclosed yet, but I think at least 500 million would be a more appropriate. I mean, we're talking about like Bob Dylan, like a musical legend. So many music videos, so many music songs, um, music songs. Knocking on Heaven, The Store, like a Rolling Stone, Times Are Changing, Idiot Win. He has so many classics that are just ingrained in American culture, and he has just been arguably the most important American songwriter in history. Um, and the best he could get, like I said, it's not official, but right now they're talking about $300 million. I looked on the CNN article, and I looked on the Rolling Stone article, and the New York Times article, and they all say the same thing. It's gonna be around $3 million. I think he's getting underpaid. It should be at least 500, 600 for an icon like Bob Dylan. Only 300 million? I don't know. I think that's too low. I'm not sure how much other artists get. Maybe I'm just uneducated on this, but 300 million seems like nothing for Bob Dylan's music. A 60-year plus career, and the best he could get is 300 million. That's just crazy to me. um, like I said, maybe that's really good, but for me, for an icon like Bob Dylan, someone who's influenced social change, political change, he's the ever artist, first ever musician to get the Nobel Peace Prize, to get multiple prizes that aren't usually given to musicians. Bob Dylan definitely deserves better than 300 million, in my opinion, for his whole musical career, all of his albums. I think he has 30 plus albums. He started in the '60s, I believe. So yeah, I think he definitely should have gotten at least 500 million. Um, and another thing, why would Bob Dylan do this? I looked at multiple articles. Like I said, CNN report on it, New York Times report on it. Um, I haven't found a quote from Bob Dylan um, on why he felt the need to sell all of his music. I'd be really interested in that. Maybe in the near future, um, I'll do an update where he talks about it on why he feels the need to sell his music. Although I doubt he'll come out publicly and talk about it. He doesn't really like talking about his music that much, and he doesn't do many interviews. Um, so yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about this, where they're asking like, "Oh, will it still will Bob Dylan music still feel the same even though he signed the music away and doesn't own the music?" And the obvious answer is it's not going to feel any different. It's the music's still going to be the same lyrics, same chords, same meaning. It's just going to be owned by a different person, and not Bob Dylan himself, which I don't have a problem with. I just saw a lot of people talking about it, and I want to get my 2 cents out on it. Um, and another thing I wanted to talk about is like I don't know why he would sell his music. I mean, he's Bob Dylan. He's been doing music for 60 plus years. Like you would think he has all the money in the world. Honestly, he could have stopped doing music in the '90s or even '80s, I would argue, and he would still be just as relevant as he is now. Um, and another thing is like you would think he has all the money in the world and he doesn't need to sell his music. Like he would still be like an older man, like oh, I put in my work in music. I don't need to release any more music. I don't need to sell my music. I'm good. My legacy is immortalized. But he has his reasons. He's a smart guy. Another thing I saw is maybe the reason why his music only sold for 300 million is because he's not as popular as he once was. Which, if that's the case, I think that's a stupid idea. Like, popularity comes and it fades. Deals should never be based on popularity. It's a temporary thing. Popularity will be there one day, gone the next. Bob Dylan, while he's not on the radio as much, he's not, I guess, mainstream pop, as you would like to say. He's still relevant. He still has a place in today's society. You can't discredit Bob Dylan because he doesn't have like a mainstream hit, or he's not like pushed on the radio like the younger generation is. That's just dumb in my opinion. Bob Dylan has put in his work. He's earned his respect among his peers, and like I said, he's arguably the greatest American songwriter of all time. Um, so yeah, that's my thoughts on it. To recap, 300 million should have been 500 million in my opinion. Bob Dylan's an icon, a legend. He's put in his time. He has a 60 plus career of great music. Um, the music he's created still feels fresh, still feels relevant, even in today's time, especially songs like Hurricane, Rolling Stone, Idiot Win, Joker Man. All those songs still feel as relevant as they did back then as they do now. So I feel like he's done a great job at making music that ages well and is still relevant in the future. Of course, he created those decades ago. And so yeah, that's my thoughts on Bob Dylan. Um, like I said, if he has a statement out about why he sold his music, his reasoning, I would love to make an update video. But yeah, that's it for now. Peace.